Welcome back. This is Northstar with another episode of my Pop-Up Dungeon campaign, or series of campaigns, actually. I started with finishing a iteration of Run Home, then I did a quick creator session. I'm about to start another Run Home. I just wanted to quickly show what my charm necklace is. It's obviously very high levels. I don't want people thinking I'm cheating or something. This is just so I've ground up to. Or rather, not so much grind, because that would be insane. I was doing a run home campaign, trained to beat the sage. We could overtrain. Became a thing where I just load up and I want a quick game and I do a simulator run in Pop-Up Dungeon. Now, battles get harder the higher level your party is. They just scale and the rewards scale. So when I was doing that, and eventually through a well-designed characters and synergy, doing those at Galaxy Brain, the rewards just got more and more ridiculous till I was earning millions and millions of gold for each round through the simulator, and ended up with, I think, almost $1 billion gold from a campaign. It was insane. Reached a charm level I don't think I've ever heard of anyone reaching before. Diamond. I only had heard of Alexandrite before. Maybe people have reached it before. Who knows? But that's what it is. With my custom party, the game mode that might eliminate some of the grind and should add a little craziness. I don't know if the extra level can be spammed, or I might do that. But for this first time, 1 extra level, some upgrade equipment to reduce grind, and 2 random allies because I have no idea what it does. And I figure if 1's good, 2 is better. And maybe a better chance of figuring out what it does. So, Run Home. And I also broke off the creator episode is a short video goal to keep this one shorter, and I have long COVID. Give me an opportunity to get up, stretch my legs. I'm very, 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 very tired most of the time, and my muscles hurt all the time thanks to long COVID. So a little light stretching helps. I took something to sell my stomach. I need a lot of caffeine to just be awake with long COVID, and that upsets my stomach pretty bad. The extra level is starting a Japanese castle? What? Those who love to fight, we salute you. Okay, and this is Ascension 14. Except I don't have any upgrades.
I'm gonna
the
be
charm
captain someday.
This might not go well. Super Grandmaster. Oh geez, this is not going to be easy. I know you guys saw me completely decimating enemies in the last campaign, but this is going to be harder. With my long COVID, I make a lot of mistakes. It's hard to focus, even with all the caffeine, especially before it's fully kicked in like today. And generally, you don't want to mess with the Genbu if you can help it. I found that before. It's slow though. Samurai is mostly a melee fighter. Has a powerful heal and self-heal and buff if it's damaged and it's used abilities. Huh. What should say means. Is sound like a poem or something? Kitsunes are annoying. Deal all this damage, but they can confuse your party more importantly. Getting them to fight each other. So no matter how good your party is, if they don't have good status defense, which they don't yet. Give life siphon to those who are charmed. Yeah, this is not confused. This is charm, which is worse. That's not ram actions, but under enemy control. Ooh. Woo. When you shoot them, they transform into like these
Time to put
spirits.
my to the test.
I don't know what they are. Hoshina. Damage, reduced mobility. So if he moves here, I'll have to take this guy out before. Oh, this guy goes before him. Oh, that's worse.
Ow! I will wear the shirt.
Proximate at the top of the order.
All right, it's my turn now.
Just take that guy out to improve everyone else's mobility, I guess.
These elven armies have seen
Where
much
is my...
suffering.
Long have I watched man.
Pop out there, take a shot. Brock will finish him if necessary. There's a way to preview how much damage people will do.
I'm gonna be captain someday.
I'm just a merchant, honest.
Thought they give him equipment upgrade. Is it like not kick until later? Maybe everything. No, stuff's not even qualityed up above where it normally would be. Maybe I put too many modes on at once. Needs to start where I can see an enemy or two.
Looking to unload some guns.
Oh, time to exceed expectations. Ouch! I will wear the shirt. Oh, hope I make a good first impression.
Oh gee, slinging guns is my business.
If you get a shot at this, then maybe that's stuff, even though.
Ooh, time to exceed expectations.
Oh, the darkness will...
And not all the abilities she had were actually hers. Some were acquired in the simulator through training, like the Hypnotic Aid. These are her starting abilities. Either from equipment, Holy Baptism. Useful until the party gets high resistance, then I found it was better to swap it for Holy Smart Dispel, which has limited uses. It's actually a weaker purge, but there's such thing as too much purge. You know, so much it's just wasted. Only thing she has that aren't on cooldown are Promise and Baptism, though.
Rise.
This is a range of 4. That has a range of 4.
Ouch! These elven armies have seen much suffering.
Ow! I'm gonna be captain someday.
Looking to unload some guns. I hate this part. Customer's always right. Or dead. Oh, slinging guns is my business. Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded. I hate this. Looking to unload some guns.
Here goes nothing.
Where is my hat?
Notice I don't have ghoul yet either. This fireball costs 2, which is what I said is the default. I forget if this is the ability I designed or was given to me. Probably give it dev made, because I usually give my things all 4 slots. Either it's conditionals, or you can have 4 effects, or you can have 3 effects of a conditional, or 2 conditionals. Makes things a little better.
A wizard is never late. You are but kindling to the fire. Flames consume you.
And this guy's bad back defense. That is
Time
just
for some explosive
tough.
action.
Do some damage for sure. Hardly kill the enemy. It's better suit acting as a wall, I think.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
This is more what the game's real, like, yeah. Wicked overtrained party. It's a lot harder.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
Feel my potential.
I am afoot.
Slinging guns is my business.
Oh, that guy just moved right in his line of fire. Nope, maybe not.
Dust you!
Get to see a transformation. This thing. Bad against magical phenomena. It's physical. evasion, defense. Awful against energy. Too close. You get to be the one who's attacked, though. Like if I attacked it again, it would use elusive shift. Probably wouldn't do anything. Just by weight of evasion, it's taking very little damage. Take a shot. Oh. Can't reach it.
Try a free sample.
Okay. Failed. If it had succeeded, he would have taken the damage instead, I believe.
I will wear the shirt.
Oh yeah, you guys are probably going to see sudden death mode because this this battle is not going to be over quick.
Now's my engaging.
Oop.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Dodged out of the way, looks like. There's a chance to instantly killing like so. He's one of my two healers, well, characters who revive too, so that's bad. Gotta revive him or I'm in trouble. Oof.
You're not gonna like this.
Feel my potential.
Luckily, Resurrect's off cooldown for her. It's Brock's go and then hers, anyways. This is power up he has, he's gonna need it. Given the situation.
Who needs saving?
We do.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Effort is the magic of man.
Of course, that's limited uses. I only have 3 uses of that ability, so. Because it's actually part of her gear, there's no way to even increase that. Ditto for him, he's got a phoenix feather robe. I think that was something that came pre-made, actually. Or maybe I might have create a slightly changed version, but I think it was based on ability, an item that was already in the game anyways. I can't revive limited times or anything. Let's see, so it's effective on herself.
Don't go too far. I sentence you to more life.
Here we go. Can rival all the harmful effects, including damage over time and confuse.
Yada yada. It's as hard to
I'm
must
just a
in
merchant,
sandals.
honest.
Desperate times call for desperate moves.
Skin it to win.
Time to put my training to the test. This is what I trained for.
And confuse is less effective because he has high resistance in the buff he received. It's not because he was confused before or anything. Keep targeting my fire mage. Oh no. And then just charm my cleric.
どうやって殺そうかな。行くぞ。へえ。どりゃ。急げ。いいよ。いいよ。
Probably get a medal for this.
That was the promise you gave him earlier.
Let's make this quick.
This won't affect this fight. And I might have to reduce it to Grandmaster for if I end up having to retry this. This is brutal. Alright. This is one of his toughest abilities. And it disables, so it won't be able to do that. Then I don't think he can. Oop. Order of operations, darn.
Eternal dawn, like the
she's charmed, she's healing enemies. Yeah, like so. Of course, that's on cooldown now. Probably doesn't want to be where he can be turtle-tailed, so you can do it regardless, can't it? She goes next, then X. He should just save his AP.
These elf arms have seen much suffering.
Engaging.
Customers
Oh,
are
no.
always right. Or dead.
I should just sanctify the Kitsune. Dispelled some of the buffs on it. Still has all that healing over time. Or its cover, which should make an easier target, I believe. Oh, okay.
Dust you!
Geez, that does nothing. Guess I should have ignored this.
Mail my medals to my mother.
What damage over time they stat on him?
Number 1 in customer service.
Frack, I should have turned to where he couldn't be hit. Redodge.
You buying or dying?
All right, it's my turn now.
I might survive this. Maybe. Healer's no longer charmed. First rule is to survive. These two are particularly good at that. Ricky is a sacrificial character like his original build. That is... Here lies in good part
I'm not used to all this
on
darkness.
taking damage for others.
Eternal dawn, I'm call upon your life.
Hope I make a good first impression.
Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
I'm just a merchant, honest.
Oop.
Skin it to win. We done talking?
I don't know.
I wasn't ready.
Time for some explosive action.
Now walk away from me. This thing does earth damage, and he, as an earth mage, has very high defenses against that. Even before his earth defense buff.
Who needs saving? I go where I am needed.
Yep.
Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded.
About to see Sun Death mode at this rate.
Let's move some merch.
Should mention He has very high haste, that's how he's able to use bows with such high cooldown so quickly. And I designed the abilities so that they train up well. As he gets tomes, they reduce their cooldown and such. He becomes much more powerful, as do all of these characters, all designed to train up a little.
Try a free sample.
Start weak. It's almost dead. Keyword is almost.
Number 1 in customer service. So you want to trade some goods?
Who will resurrect me?
No one.
Let's make this quick.
So keep healers safe if you can. Buffs disappear. And they die. I'm almost. You don't see the effect yet. I'm just checking Sun Death mode, which will make buffs less powerful, so getting them in while I can.
Customer's always right. Or dead. Deal with it. Dust you!
Gonna die anyways. That was pointless.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Let me put some mileage on that and upsell it to a Century.
These are useful but shorter ranged than the beam rifle, which also uses one ability slot for its one ability, of course. Like if you're using two one-handed things, you probably want two abilities for it to really be worth it, and that leaves fewer slots for ability cards. Like in Grand, you can only have up to 10. Yep, no. Let's see though, gold earnings. Earn this run 188,000, not that much. Stuff doesn't give nearly what it did when it was higher.
First Lieutenant,
Powered.
here I come.
I sanctify it with my touch.
Well, first things I like to do is give him the ability attack diagonally. So,
I could use a new staff to lean upon. Knowledge is power. That's not bad either.
now these might not seem like much, but as ranks gain higher rank, that'll do more. Plus, when it comes to defense abilities, you have to push through enemy defenses. So twice the power might be 4 times or 3 times the damage gets through defense. For now, just upgrade the ordinary fireball.
Would it be possible if I... Oh, I had one of those in a holograph adventure once.
Upgrade the healer a little.
Indulge me.
Since I always go for Ricky anyways.
Can you clean this off for me, please?
And my character's so strong with spirit, so it's not really worth it.
Allow me.
Lost their other abilities for a turn. Geisha. And this guy? They're not even mortal, so they can die in fights. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now to the real campaign. You're 8 billion light years from home. At 20 pints deep in a blue milk drinking contest of floating fat men of unknown faction and intent. The rules are simple. Take turns downing drinks. The last one remaining seated and sealed wins. The stakes, the keys to your ship. No, I never want to ever make that wager. It's based on body defense, so it definitely goes to my Forge Cleric. He has the highest defenses, and if none are specifically body. First roll is easy, but it gets harder.
You're not gonna like this. I knew we could do it. Time for some. Let's make this quick.
It's not that good defenses. Now I turn the difficulty to Grandmaster. Avoid more fights like that one that almost wiped my party. So it affects these things too. Wow. You are a Solarian, aren't you? You're not Sicria Squell. Remember Squatchy, Gulia, and a meat suit? What path are you? Now, having equipment that doesn't degrade from the Centurion is probably the most useful by far. I've never found the level up rewards to be that good for Diecot. I think it's a little more flexibility, it's more finicky. and that you get choices of which tones. The Edelwin, whilst high support is really nice, and that ability can be cool. Not yet messed with. First path. I think this just clears some negative effects in your party each turn. And the equipment that sticks around, I've often found this to be great, and I chose the Night Charm for this one. I would have chosen the Blacksmith one, which has equipment not degrading, gets much of the same effect if I was planning on doing a different path, but I want to get all the Dural this run for the achievement. Centurions view cybernetic implants like tattoos. Their body is a collection of scrap and relics gathered throughout their lifetime. The history of scrap is more important than the functionality. A Mecha Pancreas. Well, pancreases are subject to all sorts of issues, like diabetes. Certainly would be a good candidate for a cybernetic implant.
You're not gonna like this. Let's not do that again, okay?
Drink or die. Put your milk where your mouth is, fat man.
Time for some explosive action.
You guys will probably get to see what
madness is this?
happens when I fail a roll, I was just gonna say. Here we go. It's actually necessary to either fail a roll or lose one of the next few fights to get the first molecule of Dural. Do is wreck this. I don't know what it even does. Here we go. Sound of an alien voice suddenly tickles your metaglot, the gland responsible for universal translation. The sensation produced is called an otex. This is a synesthetic blend of smell and texture unique to every language. This one is like freshly cut pine and melted chocolate, unmistakably squelchy. When you learn a little bit more about why this character is here and how you ended up in that cell if you don't fail the rolls on the blue milk. Goliath. Straight in the middle of nowhere. Yep. This is the first molecule of Dural. Or as mine. Should be easier. Turn that in difficulty a setting. Still gonna be hard. Until I gain more experience.
the shirt.
Yeah, in case you don't want to spoil too much, but the floating flat man was in league with the chiselers here. Torn battle equipment. Clearing it makes it easier to shoot. Harder to use it defensively. This thing just jumps over it all. Has some armor pen, which makes it more dangerous. Can probably survive that. This, on the other hand, is a lot tougher. Slower though. This is an example of a buff that damages self. That's where part where I got the idea of giving it to my party. It's another buff. Self buff, you notice it doesn't have a range. If you're watching this. And it siphons action points while dealing damage. Not the toughest, all in all. This difficulty. Asteroid hoppers are nasty with the tardigrade, so I really have to watch out for. Oh yeah, and his bugs. They have some weaknesses. Physical defense isn't great. If only I had any physical, that would be like if any of my guys use guns rather than lasers. They do not.
The elements do my bidding. Ow!
Time to exceed expectations.
There is a storm on the
Oh,
horizon.
time to put my training to the test.
The darkness will not rise.
He should be able to make that shot.
Long have I watched man.
Probably just use this. Oh, yeah. This is off cooldown. It's got a longish cooldown.
There is a storm on the horizon.
These elven armies have seen
Where
much
is my
suffering.
hat? The elements
This
do
kid
my
is-
bidding.
Who needs saving? The darkness
Should
will
I hang
not
out back
rise.
there behind him?
Ever is the magic. There is a storm on the horizon.
Let's make this quick.
Should I hide behind the wall, if you will?
I'm just a merchant, honest.
Here are my two free companions. He's pretty worthless. He can reduce the form duration of summons, not relevant most time. He is on the side of an enemy and he's injured, he can siphon a little damage and just do a little and heal himself. This does a bit of damage. The most useful thing you can do is give life siphon to an ally. And immobilize enemies a little. Plus make them negative damage reflect, mean that they heal enemies who hit them instead of do damage.
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals.
Effort is the magic of man. There is a storm on the horizon. Where is my hat?
Way over here, I generally don't like clustering my healers, then they can both get wiped. Of course, he's too far there to get healed, even by the healer.
Is the magic of where is my hat? The elements do my bidding.
There we go, both way in the back.
Effort is the magic of man.
He does have offensive abilities. Still.
There is a storm on the horizon. The elements do my bidding.
And then the Geisha. She can lower enemy defenses, heal herself. Most importantly, she can charm enemies. And daze them when they try and hurt her. And turn to Kitsune, that thing we saw before, for a couple turns after killed. It's not horrible all in all. She uses support that relies on charming enemies. Very low mobility too, so I can't put her too far back. She is a support.
よろしくお願いします。厳しいよ。こんばんは、お客様。
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Long have I watched man.
It's just saving action points.
The darkness will not rise.
Yeah, no, he can't use that himself. I was like, dead. They're just blowing their mobility to even more insane levels. Alright. Limit uses the clothes for its
Eternal dawn, I call upon your light.
I'd like to target him. This ability has two things in us and they synergize. An emergency heal and something that makes the heal and all heals more effective.
Time to exceed expectations.
Guess you might as well take a shot.
Engaging.
customer's always right.
Power level's higher because there's only 4 of them. The more enemies there are, the more it dilutes their power. Same doesn't unfortunately apply to my own party. Any real sense? It's just hitting up AP from the close. Start to buff himself. Here we go. I'm going for the geisha.
It's your yeah.
That was a dumb move. The only thing that could disable it if it tried that. Alright, there's a 98% chance of charming. Mine now.
What are you, like, goal-oriented or something?
They're
You look like you need supervision.
pretty powerful, but they're playing poorly. I think the lower difficulties are less smart, is less powerful. They seem to play better on Super Grandmaster, for instance. Now, debuffs, and I think even sometimes buffs, can be used to clear terrain even if they normally be useless, like the Wrecking Ball. It's actually useful for this at least. If I wanted to use it that way. Such as so we can get a clear shot at the Tardigrade. His mobility is so low, he's just as well off wrecking the terrain.
Bring the herd.
Effort is the magic of man.
Sure, that was useful to do, though. Oh well.
I tread the path
I put him too far back, expecting the worst.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
NPC companions are helpful, I'll admit. Should make the campaign proceed faster. Somewhat. Powering Brock up. Always good.
Eternal dawn, light the way!
I'm gonna be captain someday. YOLO! Taste the training.
Looking to unload some guns. These guns are going fast. Skin it to win it.
Oh wow. It's gonna move somewhere. Let's get back in the thick of it.
Stretch those legs.
All right, it's my turn now.
Continue to save up AP, I think. Maybe inch forward a little.
You fix it.
Should have done that earlier, actually. Well,
ようこそ。
What's the rush? Let's see where this lunch break takes us. You don't even know what you're doing, do you?
Long have I watched man. A wizard is never late.
I'm not gonna apologize for having, actually trained my party up a lot last time, but this is probably more entertaining for y'all, hopefully.
My power is beyond your comprehension.
And the battles are a little more challenging. But I may turn the difficulty up after this. Problem is, there's pretty big steps between Grandmaster and Super. and that in Galaxy Brain.
This is what I trained for.
Oops. Wow,
Zap, zap, zap.
that was the wrong target. Well, this is going to be uncharmed soon.
Who needs saving?
Extra speed will take her a long way.
Slinging guns is my business. We done talking? Hua! Price to move. Try a free sample.
With all that mobility, he was able to move without using any action
Time for some
points.
explosive action.
A couple tiles, anyways. It's almost time for him to go front. I expect that they'd come to me, but they haven't. Oh wow. Let's just keep buffing up and wait.
いらっしゃいませ。Delicately, this kimono is priceless.
It's your tax dollars.
Both phenomenal against Earth, unfortunately. I believe this is the last turn seduced. Charmed, yeah. I can put it where it'll be vulnerable. Like there.
Hole in one.
Keeps immobilizing it.
You buying or dying?
Feel my potential.
Man at work.
Also, this thing was taunting, couldn't reach its target, so that meant it couldn't do anything. So it was nice. It's got such low speed. Just gonna have to wait till it's more AP. Munch on his donut, I guess.
There is a storm on the horizon. This will aid you.
Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded.
That ability was inspired. My choosing to give it to him was inspired partly by a recent D&D campaign. I messed around with a green flame bait on a character who was part cleric, part sorcerer. It was a powerful though.
Skin it to win.
I like learning the rules of the game and seeing how far I can push them. I should punish people for that, especially when I really like to roleplay too.
Oh, let's stretch those legs. Try a free sample.
There's no munchkin who, you know, is full of myself like some players are.
We done talking?
Hope I make a good first impression.
I know I'm not that good at this or D&D or many games, but I'm learning.
These elven arms have seen much suffering.
She can finish this off, but damage over time will do that already.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
She always one use to that because she's an attack often. It's more powerful that way. Later I can train her up to gain
All
more
right, it's my turn now.
uses. But yeah, only this one can be done. Time to finish this. I didn't realize that would deal so much damage, despite being earth type. It's probably because of all the power-ups.
It's your yen.
Where is she? There. She's fun where she is, I think. I'm coming to her. Actually, they're all done anyways.
Let's not do that again, okay?
I made a parka at the tardigrade. Oh god. Amusing. At least this stuff makes sense. Dress out of another one. Turn up the difficulty.
Can I wear a different color shirt now?
Been looking for this.
Not the best
Nice
ability.
contraband.
Certainly can be useful to replace something better, which you can replace out abilities.
Hey, it's my birthday.
I think give it to her with her long cooldowns.
Keep it safe.
He's my most mobile character. He's basically a rogue build, so flank power. I should at least be able to reach the flanks this early on. I have never done this, I don't know what happens. shot.
Who needs saving? A moment of silence for the fallen. Oh wait, is that loot?
I'm gonna be captain some. The legend continues.
Good luck. Huh. Oh my God. To make you obsolete, that should worry you. Union on a slave asteroid mine? What? It's nonsense. It's an excuse to get you back in the bunk. Mm. I've never tried this before, so this might make this faster.
Time to put my training to the test.
Let's do some division.
Luck's got nothing to do with it.
Where there's Daru, there's a way. Nice ship. I think I'll take it.
These guys are fun. They're ridiculous armor penetration damage. They're tough as nails, but they're really slow. Very low mobility. Must be carrying around enormous rifles. They have this guy. Reference to Han Solo, of course. Not too tough, annoying. Can stun you though. And this thing. I don't see much, but it can guard. Has extremely high defenses. And that can heal itself, so it's a pain. Makes it hard to take out other party members. Once it gets a direct line of sight on them though. So direct line of sight abilities. We should just stay out of its line of sight.
Let's make this quick. You're not gonna like this.
Oh, I'm not used to all this darkness.
Where is my hat? Effort is the magic of man.
I'm gonna be captain
Oh,
someday.
gee. What? Looking to unload some guns.
They tend to always get to their minimum range when they attack, so his dodge works, which it wouldn't if they were smarter. Let's hope. They're so slow that they're not going to spend extra turn closing anyways. They have unlimited uses of this. We have 5
I
range.
hate this. Customers always right. Or
Pop over here actually.
Ouch! Hope I make a good first impression.
He's got better range. Quia is mortal, so I don't like to put her in danger. Wait to come out until the moment is right.
There is a storm on the horizon.
When's lunch?
ひどいよ。
こんばんは、お客様。
Oh, man at work. Why? When's lunch?
厳しい。
いらっしゃいませ。
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
Oh yeah, she's a healer. It's worth noting. She can't revive anyone, but she can heal and charm. She's actually pretty good support to get. Good draw. Alright. She should save her
I
AP
never
for now.
dump cargo. Faster than the speed
Put on
of
the
law.
brakes there, Sanic.
Not faster than him. And his appetite.
Time for some explosive action.
Where is it? What's that he failed at against the fat man? Because he was too lazy. Would have triggered this. Which doesn't seem that good, but with the high bat power, it's actually devastating. Would have killed that NPC in one hit. Even with his 2000 HP.
Long have I watched man.
Nope. Does that. It's gonna fry him in not a good way. Turn sooner.
I strike precisely where I mean to.
Damage over time,
To exceed
baby.
expectations.
That's not good. There's only said there. Don't have the range for it. Okay.
Sure, engaging.
Dang it!
Slinging guns is my business.
I'll wait. Jane will buff him up and then I'll pop out. This has a charge, which means it won't even be used for like a turn. She's got pretty high mobility too, it's worth noting. I want her back facing the smug though. There we go.
Sensors show nothing of value in the area. Let's all just chiseling you. You looking for a job? Ooh. Armor won't protect you from me. Let's break it down. Ever thought of mining for a living? Hold still, milker. Yeah.
こんばんは、お客様。
Getting a shooting fight with Chiselers is a losing proposition on most, unless you're wicked overpowered. Alright, which I'm not yet. Should just wait.
Let's do some division. Grind it out.
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals.
The smuggler will probably kill him, but it'll waste some time doing so.
Bring the herd.
Gotcha.
Batteries not included.
The darkness will not rise.
There we go. They already have terrible cover to begin with. Aim is useful. Always up to 100%. More if they have cover. Okay. Ricky's kind of in harm's way.
Eternal dawn, light the way.
Set the rest to reactive heals.
You? What are you, like, goal-oriented or something?
Behind you. All right, it's my turn now.
Only 7% chance of success. That's because he has resistance. It's higher than most of my party. It's minor strength of his. Alright, he needs to get behind cover or I'll get shot. This way they'll just shoot the rock.
The elements do my bidding.
Slow, but you can duck behind a rock at least.
I really
Speed him up.
I will wear the shirt.
Shoot, but then he's gonna fall back. Chiselers is a recipe for disaster.
This is what I trained for.
Oop, I didn't realize there was one set there. Shoot. Could pull back one. Don't get him out of range. Not worth it though when they're
Ooh, this is exciting.
guarded.
Customer's always right. Or dead. Let's move some merch. Skin it to win it.
Darn it!
Press to move. Dust you!
See all the damage went to the guard on. Somebody's got to deal with this, or your X won't be able to dodge. Should have had her congeal before she transformed. Oh well.
Armor won't protect you from me.
But rocks will.
No such thing as chiseling you. Nice ship. I think I'll take it. Gotta follow the you've been chiseled.
Oh,
You looking for a job? Alright.
よろしくお願いします。
They're getting pushed back into a corner, unfortunately. Alright. Keep him alive than the rest.
Hi, hi. I will be right there.
Sensors show nothing of value in the area. Down to the atoms.
Number one in customer service.
Keep digging.
When's lunch?
Wicked.
I shoot first.
Okay. Still shoot harder.
Who needs saving?
This thing has haste, hence its ability to self-repair twice that turn. It's a real pain. This one's out of its range, I think. It's out of hers too, though. Darn.
Feel the light course through your mortal veins.
Let's make this quick.
This thing is bad against elementals, so
Go ahead. I'm watching.
he's been using this a few times, and he's powered up and ready to go.
Give me a break.
Almost dead.
Hey, watch the vest. There's no
Put on the
profit in
brakes there,
dying.
Sanic.
Keeps it still long enough.
Time to put my training to the test.
So you can't say break this and shoot him in the back. Keeps him occupied, I should say. Time to call in some red shirts, I think.
It's an honor to serve.
It seems dangerous. Oh boy.
Long have I watched man.
Not quite dead yet. Let's finish him off.
Lost our dragon's breath.
Oh, a better sword.
My magic is strong.
Looking to unload some...
Way. These guys, when they're off cooldown, from I guess you might call summoning sickness, they can guard allies, taunt enemies, and stick around. They're basically this power level just useful to take shots for everyone else.
Dust you.
It's always a 5 range. Should I have to go here?
Let's stretch those legs.
Turn around. She's been powering up for a while. Just about ready to go out in harm's way. She could even take a shot from a chisel and not die, I think. Mortal characters, if they take a mortal wound, even if they get healed back up by like the healer, I'm pretty sure they die. And so you gotta be careful with them. It's permadeath for the campaign.
Delicately, this command. My presence has a price.
Really? Robots ought to be doing. Hold still, man. You've been chiseled. Get back in.
What's the shot he took for someone else, technically? Although if it wasn't there, it would have probably just shot a rock instead. Wasted a shot on him.
The darkness will not rise.
Mm-hmm. Time for Ricky to do his thing.
You're not gonna like this.
Delete my browser history.
Really?
Time to exceed expectations.
Those are his last
Once
words.
most engaging. I am totally a veteran now.
Apologize for the cough.
Indulge me.
Pause. This took a while.
Could you clean this off for me, please?
Allow me.
Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
Speed and mobility are more useful early on. It's a lot of power to lose. Maybe for a higher quality space kimono. More Jedi references, though.
I will sanctify it with my touch.
Oh, wow.
Alright, well this has gone way too long, so this is Northstar calling this video an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck, best wishes, and I hope to see you in the next one.